Hi guys, it's Jenna and I am eating my meal. I have been intermittent fasting for a while now. Just because of my pain, it's painful for me to eat, so I generally only eat one meal a day. Um, but for the past 3 weeks, I have been doing the ketogenic diet, or the keto diet as they call it. And I have to tell you, I've not weighed myself, but I do feel like I have lost some weight. Like, I don't know. Like in the past, when I've lost about 10 or 15 pounds, this kind of feels like that. And like I said, I haven't weighed myself, so I don't know for sure. But um, I feel like it's also helped me manage my pain a little bit. Um, so, I mean, hopefully that'll remain the case. And I am to the point on my diet where I am not feeling hungry at all. Like, I don't have carb cravings. I don't have any kind of like hunger throughout the day at all. Um, so it is about 8 o'clock at night, and I am sitting down to eat my meal for the day. So usually what I have is I'll have like a huge bowl of like vegetables. I'll have like a big bowl of steamed broccoli, or green beans. Um, I'm not really big on cauliflower rice. I think I would like it if I did like a fried rice type recipe. I think I'd like it like that. But I'm not really big on, just the, I don't know what it is. I've tried it a couple different ways. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, maybe the more I try it, the more I'll like it. But tonight, I'm doing mostly meat. So, well, protein in general. Um, I like to have 2 eggs a day, and I always eat the Eggland's Best eggs, um, cage free. If I can get cage free and organic, if the price is right on that, then I'll do it. But I always at least do the cage free, and I always do Eggland's Best because they have the best amount of the omega 3s. Other eggs are high in omega 6, which is actually pretty bad for you. But you all can do some research and look that up yourselves. So I do try to make sure I get 2 eggs a day. They are the complete protein. I mean, they have essentially every single amino acid that you need. So I make sure I have 2 whole eggs a day. Today I'm having them just scrambled, and mm, mm, that is so good. Sometimes I will salt and pepper them, or put some onion powder, garlic powder, something like that in there. But today I'm just doing them just plain. Now, I tend to like my food kind of bland, so I don't um, use a whole lot of salt. Um, but on the keto diet, it is important to have enough salt because you lose a lot of fluid where your body's where my body's using ketones from burning fat, which is a process called beta oxidation. Um, it causes you, it basically kind of flushes your body and gets all that water weight off. So you can lose a lot of electrolytes. Um, so getting enough salt is important. So I make sure to get a good amount of salt. But I didn't salt my eggs today because I am eating a couple of processed foods, and they have quite a bit of salt in them. So I think I'm going to be okay. Now, normally I like to eat, since I've been doing this, I prefer to eat like whole foods. Um, but, I wouldn't say I'm doing a strictly clean keto diet. I do eat some of the processed foods, but I try to stay away from anything that has maltodextrin in it as best as I can, because it can really, really, really spike your insulin. and cause you to start craving carbs again. So I try to stay away from maltodextrin. And you guys can look all this up. It's all out there. One other another YouTuber that I like to watch is Dr. Eric Berg. He's got a lot of really good information on the ketogenic diet. Those eggs are so good. So that was my 2 eggs. And I just make them in this little ramekin in the microwave because it's easiest for me. And if you guys want me to do do a video with my recipe and how I do that, this is my cat, Strappy Boy. He's trying to get to my salmon fillet, but I'm not going to let him. So, if you guys want me to do a recipe video on how I make my eggs, and I've got a couple other things that I make, I will be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. So now I'm going to move on. Like, I don't know, sometimes I kind of like to eat all of one thing and then go to the next thing. Yeah, so, I mean, that's usually how I like to eat, and I know it's, like, funny. So this is my salmon fillet, and fresh salmon is by far sorry, I'm having some pain from my trigeminalneuralgia. Salmon is by far better when it's fresh. I mean, if you're going to eat salmon, get fresh salmon. But I wanted convenience, so I got frozen salmon fillet. It is wild caught, and it's seasoned. Really simply. There's either 2 or 3 grams per serving. So, getting salmon wild caught is really important because the omega fatty acid profile is much better. You're going to get more of that really healthy omega-3 and less of that unhealthy omega-6. This is so good. It's flavored really, really simply. Salt, pepper, and it seems like it might have like a little touch of like a lemon seasoning. I drink a lot of water. I drink at least 2 to 3 liters a day, at least. And that includes if I have like an unsweetened tea, decaf, of course. That's my other cat. He's like mewing. He really wants the salmon. He's not gonna get up. They have their own food. A lot of times I will give them, like, you know, a pinch of salmon or some chicken if I know what the ingredients are, like the seasonings, because like garlic and onion are really like toxic to cats. So is lemon. So, you know, I don't know, since this is like a frozen and it was already like pre-seasoned, I don't know the exact quantity or type of seasoning that they use. So I definitely don't want to give them anything that's going to hurt them. Now, my next endeavor is this Johnsonville Better Cheddar link. I don't think it's actually a brat. Like I said, it is processed. This is not a clean keto meal by any means, but it is keto. So, you know, I'll put the carb count down below, and I'll make a list of everything I ate. That is so good. I don't even miss the bun at all. It's got that cheddar oozing out. It's not clean keto, but it's tasty keto. That is so delicious. They had some other brats or links or whatever. The jalapeno cheddar. I love jalapenos, and I like spicy food, but I just can't. I just don't want it to be like so spicy that I don't get the taste. This is so good. I'm just gonna pick it up from here. I don't feel bad for not having any vegetables really today, because I eat like huge quantities of vegetables every day, like 4 or 5 servings of green beans and broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus. So, oh, it makes me sad that's my last bite of that. It's so good. So, you know, having the day where I don't eat any vegetables, it's like, it'll be okay. Yesterday, for dinner, which is the meal I eat, because I don't really like breakfast food. I don't really like lunch food. I mean, I guess lunch and dinner food are kind of the same. But when I wake up, I'm not hungry, ever. Like, I just never have been hungry when I woke up. So, you know, I usually do like a 20 to a 20, anywhere from between a 20 and a 22 to 23 hour fast. So now for this one, I'm going to have a keto street taco flour tortilla. And I've got, oh, that cheddar on there. Stop it, Sasha. And I've got fajita chicken. This chicken comes from the refrigerated section at Walmart. Once again, probably not clean keto, because chicken is usually not very clean. If you're going to pick a meat to get rid of because it's quote unquote dirty keto, chicken would be the one. Chicken is not clean, and that's because 99% of the time chickens are being fed really low quality, like soybean meal and stuff like that. Things that, once they get into the chicken, that becomes part of their cellular makeup, their muscle composition. And that's what we're eating on the chicken, is the muscle. So, unless you are buying chicken from like a farmer's market, or it's like organic, pasture raised, and you know what it's been fed, then chicken is not clean. But I wanted chicken, so I'm gonna have chicken. So I'm just gonna make me a little chicken taco. Now these flour tortillas have 0 net carbs, and I will let's see, they are La Banderita. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. And they do contain wheat. They're not gluten free, but they are 0 net carbs per serving. Now, would you want to sit and eat like 10 of these? No. Because when they say 0 net carbs, there probably is like a negligible amount of carbohydrates. So, like I don't eat these every day. It's just every once in a while. And then I'm just putting some mild cheddar shredded on there, and some taco sauce. I'm going to use mild today, the Ortega. I really like this, and I'm just going to use it says a tablespoon's a serving. I usually just use like half of that amount, like half a tablespoon. You're not going to get this chicken, Sasha. That is so good. Now, like, you could load it up with whatever toppings you wanted. You could do lettuce, tomato. I like green onions, like the scallions. I love that, but I don't have any, or I don't have any sour cream. So you could do sour cream. You could do, like plain Greek yogurt. I mean, anything you wanted to put on it, you could. I mean, it's a taco. So, just like go wild. That's so good. And it's so easy to do. Some people want to do like just the straight up clean keto. And I say more power to them. But for me, I like to have some convenience foods. Because if something is too hard, I'm just not going to do it. I'm too busy. And, I'm trying to manage multiple chronic health conditions. Helping family members who are sick themselves. So, there's just a lot going on, and, like most people. So, I like to have some convenience foods. And that's what I'm having tonight. I mean, the way I see it is I could either have these quote-unquote dirty keto convenience foods that are easy for me to make. They keep me in ketosis. And they more or less meet my nutritional needs when I'm eating them. Or I could just try to do just straight clean keto and put more steps in front of getting the food that I need. You know, for me, the second choice is a no-go, because I'm going to end up like going through a drive-through or like eating something that's not keto, but easy, you know, just whatever's around. Get off my back, Sasha. She loves to get on my back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip some of the fajita chicken in this red hot buffalo sauce, Frank's. Love this. I absolutely love this sauce. You know, a little goes a long way. So like a half of a tablespoon. I'm going to try this. You know, it's fajita chicken, so it is a little bit seasoned. Yeah, that's pretty good. That actually, I really love. I always, like, one of my favorite foods was the Morningstar buffalo wings. The Vegetizers. I love those. Like, I could eat a whole bag, literally. You know, for my one meal a day. But they are so high in carbs. And not to mention the phytoestrogens in soy. They're so bad for you. And I have Hashimoto's thyroid condition, so it always just worsened that. This is such a better alternative. And it's keto. Dirty keto, but it's keto. Now, as I go along, you know, I want to eat cleaner and cleaner keto, but budget-wise, time-wise, I just don't, I'm not at that place yet where I can commit to that 100%. I have to say my energy levels have improved since I've started keto. So I like that a lot. There's another YouTuber I watch, Keto Twins. Love them. They're so much fun. It makes me wish that I had a twin sister. I have a younger sister, but I don't have a twin sister. But they make me want a twin sister to like do keto with, because they have so much fun. And they goof off. Oh, that sauce is a little bit spicy, but I like it. It kind of numbs my mouth, so then it takes away some of my pain, honestly. I think that's why I like buffalo type things. But I love them. They're so much fun. And another guy I watch is Thomas DeLauer. I think that's how you say his name. So informative. Now, my education and training is in science. I've got a biology degree and then a Master of Science in Experimental Psychology and a Master of Arts in Counseling. And then I have my doctorate completed, everything but my dissertation, because I got sick, so I'm behind on that. And I mean, I have to work. So, work obviously has to come first, you know. You have to pay your bills. But, you know, I'm moving toward that. And I never want to give up. But anyway, so I love watching his channel. He's really informative. And he is like spot on so many things. And I really like that when people do their research before they get, you know, on YouTube or, you know, whatever, and they start talking about science. The thing about science is that a fact today might not be a fact tomorrow, because the point of science is the methodology. Not that once we find something out, you know, it's set in stone. Science is just a methodology to always be improving our knowledge base and gathering more information. But that's on a side note. This meal has been absolutely delicious. I am going to go get, I was going to wait, but I'm going to go get my chia seed pudding. Oh my God, guys. I absolutely love my chia seed pudding. I came up with this recipe when I was craving, and I mean really bad craving, a Mounds candy bar. And this was before I got into full ketosis, so I was still having some of those carb cravings. And I thought, what can I do that is going to prevent me from actually eating one of those candy bars? So I did a little bit of thinking, soul searching, and I decided on a chia pudding. So what it is it's basically a mixture of unsweetened coconut milk, a little bit of cocoa powder, unsweetened of course, unsweetened coconut flaked, and then chia seeds, and a little bit of stevia. I did a little bit of stevia and also a little bit of a monk fruit and erythritol blend, because I was kind of like meddling with them just to get the sweetness level right. It's just so good. And you can see, I mean, this is a huge serving. I'm not going to eat all this because I'm full. But I just kind of want a little bit of sweetness. So good. Chia seeds are really good for you if you're able to eat them. Like if you have Crohn's disease or diverticulosis, you might want to kind of rethink the seed route. There's some research that shows maybe seeds make that worse or cause like a flare-up. But other studies show maybe not. This is so good, guys. But I'm officially full. And I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. Click the bell for notifications. If you like this video, let me know. I'll be happy to make more. Thanks. Bye.